Good morning, everyone. I'm James Ottaviano.
And I'm Josh Timko. In the news today, Amity Girls Helping Girls and the Freshman Minute to Win It. On March 31st, 2014, the Connecticut State FBLA Future Business Leaders of America Leadership Conference was held in Cromwell, Connecticut. Besides the many student-oriented seminars given, this conference hosted the final judging process for all the integrated business and technology projects submitted in February. The approximately 30 competitive events drew between 200 and 300 students from numerous schools throughout the state. When the final judging process was completed, FBLA members Noah Gallant, Scott Gushiora, and Hanish Anamalu took first place honors at the state web design competition. This honor also allows the team to compete in the national competition held this year in Nashville, Tennessee.
The second annual Girls Helping Girls Cabaret entertained a full house at the Lyric Hall in New Haven. Caitlin Early has the report.
Amity Girls Helping Girls hosted a cabaret to raise money for various organizations helping women around the world.
On March 15th at 6 p.m. at the New Haven Lyric Hall, Amity's Girl Helping Girls Club hosted a cabaret to help raise money for trafficking of women in third world countries. The guests who attended, as well as the people running the event, were very pleased with how the night went.
I thought it went beautifully, very successful.
This is the second year this club is running an event like this. This is also the second year that Girls Helping Girls is a club at Amity. It started at the beginning of last year by a senior with English teacher Janine McCann.
So they came to me with this idea, and we started Girls Helping Girls, and we raise money for women in need kind of all over the world. We started with women in Southeast Asia, and now we're kind of expanding on charities all over.
They had a similar turnout to last year, seeing as both years they managed to sell out. The only thing that changed from last year was the people performing in the event.
We did, really, the only differences were the people performing, because we did a lot of the same style with the vignettes and about 10 performances, a mix of poetry and music and voice and dance, and so in that sense it was the same. We just had a little bit more a classical music this year.
Many of the performers were students from Amity High School who volunteered their time to help this cause. They had a variety of different acts ranging from playing the violin to dancing. The cabaret's main purpose was to raise money and awareness for trafficking of women. All profits were donated to the organization helping girls in Cambodia.
This year, I think they're going to give half of their proceeds to the Somali Mom Foundation, which rescues women from trafficking in Cambodia, girls from trafficking in Cambodia, and also to Love 146, which is a worldwide organization that works also here in New Haven to rescue children from trafficking.
Overall, the night went smoothly, and hopefully the club will be hosting this event again next year.
Last Thursday, Amity Real World Design Challenge RWDC team traveled to the U.S. Coast Guard Academy in New London to compete in the state of Connecticut RWDC competition. The Amity team, consisting of Brian Alda, Kimberly Leong, Harika Lingaretti, Harsha Lingaretti, Matt McKenna, and Levi Santos, presented their design for an unmanned aircraft that would be used in the precision agriculture setting. Working with 3 engineering mentors from Pratt & Whitney, the team submitted a 70-page engineering notebook and put together a 30-minute presentation about their aircraft and business model. Amity won the competition and will represent Connecticut at the National RWDC in Washington, D.C. in October.
The junior prom will be held on Friday, May 9th at Grassy Hill Country Club in Orange from 7 to 11 p.m. Junior prom tickets will be on sale through April 21st. Tickets for the junior prom are $60 each and may be purchased online using My Payments Plus. Robert Taylor will be on site to take prom photos. 60 seconds was all it took to get things fired up at this year's Minute to Win It Freshman Link Crew Challenge. I was there to see the events unfold. I'm here in Amity's cafeteria, where I will be joined by this year's Link Crew team, as well as several members from the freshman class, to participate in this year's Minute to Win It competition. Early in March, Amity's Link Crew kicked off their annual Minute to Win It competition. Relatively new, this year's activity brought in the biggest number of participants to date.
Yeah, so I think in general we thought it went really well. We had a much bigger turnout than we've ever had before.
Designed as a team-building exercise and based off of the game show of the same name, Freshmen that joined were divided into 2 teams and pitted inside an arena where they performed various tasks in order to win the ultimate prize, bragging rights. In the arena, outlandish tasks include blowing bubbles to the finish line, carrying golf balls on a spoon while holding it in one's mouth, sliding Oreo cookies from one's forehead to one's mouth, picking up cotton balls with the tips of their noses, moving Skittles using only a straw, and many others.
We need to work together, like if we each had one finger and we had to pull Skittles from a cup to another, because it was working together, kind of fun.
Link crew leaders in charge of running and hosting the competition were worried they would not have enough participants.
I thought it went pretty smoothly. I mean, we were worried about it not going that well, but it did, so that's good.
Some freshmen noted a lack of advertising for the event. Many of those participating only knew about the games from the morning announcements. Because of this, many of the participants believe that more advertisement will perhaps draw a bigger crowd. For WABN Real News, this is Josh Timko.
On Wednesday, April 2nd, Amity hosted its annual college fair in the gymnasium from 6:30 to 8 p.m. The college fair gives students of all ages and their parents a chance to talk with and ask questions to representatives and alumni from potential future colleges and universities. Over 190 schools set up information tables around the gymnasium, including schools within Connecticut such as Yale, Southern Connecticut State University, and Gateway Community College in New Haven, and as far as the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Overall, the fair was a huge success, with hundreds of students and parents showing up to question representatives from schools all over the East Coast.
The Amity boys hockey team took their season to the state Double-L finals on March 22nd at Ingalls Rink in New Haven. 13th seeded Hand defeated the number 2 Spartan squad 5-4 when all was said and done. Despite an upset to Brantford in the SEC championship a few weeks ago, the team moved into the state tournament hot with a massive fan base showing up to sell out the arena at Ingalls Rink. The Amity Army was in full force as the unofficial fan club of the Spartans, donning a festive blackout in their respective section of the rink. Hand finished the season 14-10, while the black and gold were 17-9. Adam Shea, Brett McNeil, and Kevin Ryan had goals for the Spartans. Assists included efforts from John Usilla, McNeil, and McDean. After a few competitions, the Amity girls dance team, coached by Kendra Luth, has shown that they can dance with some of the best in the New England region, placing 4th for pom and 2nd for kickline at the state competition. The team moved to New England's at Bellows Falls, Vermont, and placed 2nd in the pom competition. Team co-captain Serena Kuzo said that, "I think it was hard to be a team at first because we were all so opinionated, and so everyone always had a say, but once we all got on the same page, we worked really well together." Next year's captains Sedona Rose, Serena Kuzo, Tia Simone Gardner, and Alyssa Benedetto are hopeful for the future of the program.
The Amity High School Performing Arts program is getting ready for summer 2014. This year, we will be offering both theater and instrumental camps. If you sing, dance, and act, join us for the summer theater camp brought to you by award-winning directors Robert and Andrea Kennedy. If you play an instrument or would like to learn how to play an instrument, join us for the summer band camp brought to you by award-winning director Philip Dolan. This summer camp is designed for students grades 2 through high school, no experience necessary. 2 talented Amity High School musicians both won prizes in the 40th Annual Young Artist Competition sponsored by the Hartford Symphony Orchestra. Both students won cash prizes and the first prize winner will perform with the Hartford Symphony Orchestra in Bushnell Hall in Hartford next fall. Daniel Gibish, cellist, won first prize for his performance of Sergei Prokofiev's Symphonia Concertante for cello in E minor, opus 25. William Wong, pianist, won third prize for his performance of Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1 in B-flat minor, opus 23. That will do it for your news today. For all of us here at Amity's Real News, I am James Ottaviano.
And I am Josh Timko. You stay classy, Amity.